Well, hello random YouTube people. I assume you clicked on this video because you have permanent JellyFish outdoor lighting on your home and you have a network issue between your home network and the JellyFish app. Let me show you how to fix it. Subscribe. We recently got home from a week-long vacation and noticed that the network was down when we got home. I tried to restart the router and the modem and nothing worked. I had to reset the entire router. That meant that the JellyFish lights would no longer work with my network. I had to restart those too. So let me show you how to reset your JellyFish Wi-Fi connection. Okay, I am out at the JellyFish controller box. I'm gonna go ahead and click on menu. Just press on it once to light up the screen. And you can see that this JellyFish version is 040016. Yours might be a different version, but the important thing to note is this exclamation C. It means the internet connection is not working on this unit. So how do we fix this? I initially thought if I pressed on menu and held it for a second, it comes up to a start date or a setup date. You can arrow down, setup time. And then there's a Wi-Fi. So I clicked on Wi-Fi and I say, okay. And there's only a restart Wi-Fi, not a reset Wi-Fi. And so I thought that we weren't gonna be able to do this and that I'd have to have JellyFish come out and fix it. But actually what you do is press and hold on the menu button for, in this case, about 7 seconds or so. I'm just gonna click on menu to go all the way back really quick. I'm gonna press and hold on menu and we should see something pop up in just a few seconds here. There it is. So now it says Wi-Fi reset. So we're gonna click OK to reset the Wi-Fi and click OK again to clear the Wi-Fi. What this is gonna do is completely clear out any settings that it previously had, and you're going to be able to use your mobile app now to connect to a new Wi-Fi network. And there it is, the Wi-Fi's been reset. So back to the app now. Go ahead and close your JellyFish app and open up Settings. Select on Wi-Fi and go ahead and find your JellyFish network, and we're going to delete the old JellyFish network. Go ahead and click on the JellyFish network, and then click on the Forget This Network button, and then on the pop-up, click Forget. Now the phone's gonna go out and search for some networks again. Go ahead and select the new JellyFish network, and insert the password BigFish10, but in all lowercase, and if that password doesn't work, you might need to reach out to JellyFish for the new password. And click Join. It'll take just a few seconds for it to connect, and once it does, go ahead and go back to your JellyFish app. I'm using the JellyFish Cloud app. Now when you open the JellyFish app, you should no longer see a loading spinner, but this little pop-up. You're gonna go ahead and click on the Wi-Fi setup button. These instructions are telling us to do what we just did by connecting to the new network. Now go ahead and click Next. This will take just a second, but the app is looking for nearby Wi-Fi networks to connect to. You're of course going to find and select your network. Once found and selected, click Next. Enter your network password and click Next. Now it's going to take a few seconds, maybe even a few minutes for it to connect to your network. You will even see some activity on the JellyFish controller as well. Once everything has been set up on the controller, if you go back to the app, you should see a loading screen, and eventually you will see the controls show up in the background. And like me, you might see a pop-up that indicates that we need to update our firmware. So let's go ahead and do that as well. Once it indicates, of course, you're just going to click the Start Update button. This process can take a hot minute, so I just set my phone on top of the JellyFish controller box and I came back a few minutes later. Looking back at the controller, you can see that it also indicates that the system is updating. Once the firmware has been updated, the text will change to a color green, and now it says no update is needed. So now we can go back and start using our app again. This new UI update is much cleaner and looks nicer. I need to go change my schedule. My lights have been stuck on the house on fire legacy setting for quite a while now, and so my house has been on fire all night until I got this network issue fixed. So let's go change that. I'm going to change it back to my typical accent lighting since right now is not a holiday. I like that this update to the UI gives you an idea of what you're looking at, and even it's going to add some animations if you're on the actual page for designing these patterns. It's going to show you an animation of what the lights are going to look like even before you see them on the house. So finally, back at the controller, you can see that we are now on version 040104. And instead of a exclamation C, we have a *9, which means we do have a connection now. So everything has been reset and everything works beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click that like button, share with your friends and family and pretty much everyone you've ever met. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe.